Hey, Daniel's going through some of the thicker brush, looking at this big depression. Hi, this is Adventuring John, and we're going to go on another adventure. We're going to adventure across the fields, through the woods, and look for this long lost cave. I'm here with Amy and Daniel, and we're going to go look for a cave. We don't always find stuff, but we're going to give it a shot today. Looking across the fields. We are in the brush, looking for a cave entrance. Working our way through the brush, trying to find a depression. Well, let's look closer at this. Interesting. Well, we're thinking that this may be an opening. Back of this wooded area. And there's fences and all, and then it goes into fields. So we're going to turn back and work our way through it again. We found one spot that looks interesting, and we'll see what we get. In this section there's some interesting stonework. Little slit there, little pool there. Let's see what else we find. The trees and brush here have stickers on them, needles, so we have to be careful as we go. Here's a big hole we found. As Daniel went through all that brush, he goes, yeah, this looks like it. There's a couple holes in here and one about 20 feet over. We'll go look at that.
So I think those two holes may be after the fact holes. We believe maybe it might have been right here at one point in time when the farmer filled it in. Water's got to find a way, so it opened up two other holes. You can't stop the flow of water. I think I'm gonna...
Here's that other big depression we found, big hole. Okay, Daniel's gonna go down in the hole and take a look at what we got.
Definitely nice and cool down here.
Sounds like we have a good airflow, cool airflow.
Can't quite see too much farther past this nice rock right here. A lot of erosion. I don't hear water running or anything.
Got an echo to you.
See a lot of common insects you may find at cave entrances.
Yeah, I see them flying over your head.
Sketchy. Looks as if it either cuts back underneath of me. It also looks like it goes over to the right. It's a pretty tight squeeze right through here. I'm not actually sure as to how stable these rocks are. Don't have my helmet. We always like to keep our noggin. What do you think, John?
Well, it looks like you're almost all the way underground. If nothing else, it's an interesting area.
Well, I must say I'm kind of dirty. So I might as well kind of go down to the next little level, maybe check it out.
Oh, he's all the way in now.
I don't hear anything hollering at me yet.
Well, that's always a good sign. So far, we can't see him anymore. We just hear his echo voice coming out.
Looks to me, might need a little bit of excavation.
Okay.
Definitely disappears underneath of this big rock right here.
Okay.
Alright. I think I might head on out. Looks like I'm what, about 10 foot down right now?
I can't even see you. Oh, wait a minute. If I slide over, right. At least a body length.
Definitely so.
To the top of your head.
Looks like I can go a little bit farther down, but it kind of just disappears to a rock. where it looks like just the fill in from the dirt has kind of just filled it in.
The collapse.
Until the next rain.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze on out of here.
All right.
Hopefully the wife won't get mad. That was pretty interesting, to say the least. But it's a little wet in there. Just a little bit.
Yeah. Got a little muddy. Here we're looking at the second cave, trying to get a distance down because it drops. All right, here's Daniel. He's leaning over this cave that he found. As we kind of try and look down into it, the shadows and all, it makes it tough, but it looks like it goes at least 15 feet or more. Here's a little overview of the sinkhole with these openings in it. Here we are, making our way through the brush. This is the old farmhouse, old outbuildings. Here we see some water-worn lines in the rock. This is up on top of the ground, so it had to have been ancient wear. Look at the limestone ledge running down. Here's another example of some water-worn lines in the stone. And this is on the surface. We're seeing it almost everywhere we look on the rocks in this area. And looking up over here, there's some more. See it? A rock with some surface features. There's a hole drilled right through the rock. And we're saying drilled, we think it was water drilled. Our exit and entrance to the fields. You have to go through this old cattle gate. Up and over. Here, we'll walk up here ourselves. Isn't this neat?
So I was a little pessimistic that we wouldn't find it, just because I had been out there 5 years ago and we didn't really, I didn't find anything out there then, but kept that optimistic spirit, and we ended up finding what we think is a cave right here. So I'm very excited. We're gonna come on back with some good stuff.